Hi, so today's video is going to be about teeth whitening. It's one of our most popular treatments here, and as a result we get asked quite a lot of questions about it when we get inquiries. So I thought I'd jump on, give you some information about teeth whitening and answer some of those common questions that we get asked in the hope that we can give you some more information about this treatment. So teeth whitening is a really effective way of lightening the natural colour of your teeth without removing any of the tooth surface or damaging your natural teeth. Now there's a number of reasons why you might want to get your teeth whitened. So just like our skin and hair colour vary from person to person, so does the natural colour of our teeth. And some people obviously would really like to have a brighter, whiter smile. Most people don't have this naturally, so it is something that can be achieved through teeth whitening. Now also our teeth can become discoloured over time, and they're prone to staining with drinks and foods, certain things like red wine, tea, coffee, blackcurrant, those kind of things can also stain our teeth and discolour them. So teeth whitening is a really brilliant way to give us a really nice bright white smile, which people may not naturally have. And it's also something people may like to get done for a special occasion, for example a wedding or something really important that's coming up, so that they can feel and look their best. You know, lots of our confidence comes from our smile, so it's a really good way to sort of boost confidence and make us feel good. So what I'll do now is answer some of the common questions that we get about teeth whitening. Okay, so people often ask, how does whitening actually work? So the whitening gel that's used contains an active ingredient, which is usually hydrogen peroxide or carbamide peroxide. As the active ingredient in the gel is broken down, oxygen gets into the enamel on the teeth and the tooth colour is made lighter as a result. The gel is placed over the teeth, which is basically held in place by custom-made trays. The trays are simply clear gum shields or retainers, and the gel comes in little syringes, so I'll show you an example of both of those here. So once people decide that they want to go ahead with the whitening treatment, they often ask us how many appointments they're going to need. So you'll actually need a minimum of 2 appointments, depending on which system you choose. So I'm going to go into detail about the different systems in a minute. And following your initial consultation appointment, the first visit will actually involve taking impressions of your teeth so that the custom-made trays can be made. So an impression is, you might have had one before, it's basically just like plasticine that's put into your mouth and it's held there for a little while so that a mould is created of your teeth. This is then sent away to the dental lab and your custom-made trays are made. So you'll go away, and then once these are ready you will come back and you will receive the whitening treatment, or you will get the gel to take home with you depending on which system you choose. Okay, so once a patient's decided they definitely want to have whitening, we usually go through the different systems that we offer with them. So if I go through those here now, then you have an idea of the different systems that we offer as the different packages. So the first one is the home whitening system. So you apply the whitening gel to your teeth overnight using the custom-made trays. And you can do this as many times as you like until your desired shade is achieved, and then you can top them up whenever you want, whenever you feel that shade is fading a little bit. Now we also offer the zoom whitening, where a special lamp is used to speed up the bleaching process. I'll show you a quick picture of that now. So this is performed during a 2-hour appointment, and then you'll also have the option of using the home whitening system to top up the whitening effect as and when necessary. So you either just do the zoom, or you do the zoom and you take a kit home with you as well. So the third option is the enlightened whitening system. This will also involve home whitening, but using the enlightened gel, which is one of the best on the market. You'll need to wear the trays with the gel in for 14 consecutive days, and then you'll return to the practice for a final 1-hour whitening power treatment to give it that final boost. Again, you'll keep the trays to top up at home as and when needed, which is a really good system really, because it means that whenever you feel that your shade is fading slightly, you can just top up again using the gel, and you can even buy extra gel. You'll always have those trays there when you want to whiten at home. So here's a picture of the kind of kit you'll get to take home with the enlightened treatment. So we also offer another premium whitening treatment called Boutique. So this, again, the gel that you use with the Boutique system is one of the best on the market. It contains really highly active ingredients like the Enlighten gel does. But the key point here is that instead of impressions being used to create the custom-made trays, they're actually made using a digital scan. So you don't have to go through having the impressions done, which some people may find a little bit uncomfortable. So the really good selling point here is that you don't have to have that done. They're made using a digital scan, and then you get the Boutique gel which you apply at home, similar to the other ways, using the custom-made trays. So here is an example of the Boutique kit that you'd get to take home with you. And that's just so that you can see exactly what you'd expect to get. Okay, so a key question really is, how long do these effects of the whitening last for then? So they're thought to last around a year. However, this is going to vary from person to person, and it's also going to vary depending on that person's diet. For example, the effect is less likely to last if you smoke or eat or drink products that can stain your teeth. Okay, but to maintain the colour, we recommend topping up at home using the trays and gel every 3 months. So again, that's the beauty of having that home whitening kit. You can just top up when you feel necessary, but as we say, in order to keep on top of that colour shade, definitely do a little top up every 3 to 4 months. Okay, a really important question that we get asked is, are there any side effects to teeth whitening? Teeth sensitivity is very common after you've whitened your teeth. So basically where your teeth become sensitive to hot and cold. And this can happen sort of after the treatment. Say if you've done it the night before, this is common the next day. Others may notice a little bit of discomfort in the gums, maybe a few white patches on the gum line, but that's definitely nothing to worry about. Now, all of these symptoms, if you get them, are usually temporary and they should disappear within a few days of the treatment finishing. And if you feel like when you're using the home whitening that they are getting really sensitive, have a couple of nights off and then go back to it. You should find that it's absolutely fine. And sensitivity can also be lessened by using something like a Sensodyne toothpaste, which is especially made for sensitive teeth. Okay, so lots of people also ask whether whitening is actually going to damage their teeth. So the answer to this is no, definitely not. Teeth whitening gel will not damage or harm your teeth. The main portion of the tooth, which is the dentin, is the portion of the tooth that's responsible for your teeth's colour. So there's no harm done to the enamel, which is the hard part of your teeth. So there's absolutely nothing to worry about when you're getting teeth whitening. Okay, so lots of people ask us how much teeth whitening is going to cost. Now, as you saw before, we offer quite a few different systems. So obviously, it's going to be dependent on the package that you go for. But basically, the prices range from £200 right up to £550, depending, as I say, on the option that you choose. Now, the Boutique is actually on offer at the moment for £300 and it's normally £400. So, as I said before, this is the top of the range gel as well, and has that really, really good point of not having to have impressions done. So, if you did want to get your teeth whitened and you wanted to go for Boutique, now is obviously a really good time to do it because it's cheap at the moment. Okay, this must be the single most common thing that we hear when it comes to whitening. So people ask us, well, I can get home kits really, really cheap, so why wouldn't I just use those? Why would I pay these premium prices? Now, the DIY home kits are, first of all, much less effective than the whitening carried out by a dentist, as they contain a much lower level of bleaching agent. Also, they come with many risks. Okay, so the trays contained in these kits are a one-size-fits-all. It's not custom-made as it is in practice. So there's a risk of the whitening gel leaking out into your gums or even into your mouth, which can cause it to blister or worse. Saliva can also get inside the trays, making the gel inactive. So any of the home kit comes with the risk of permanently damaging your teeth and your oral health. So we firmly believe that it's worth paying more to ensure this doesn't happen. Okay, this one is such an important question. Who can perform teeth whitening? And lots of people aren't actually aware of this. So only registered dentists, dental therapists and dental hygienists that are working under the prescription of a dentist are legally allowed to perform teeth whitening. Beauty salons are only legally allowed to offer the service if there's a dentist present. So if you are having it done at a beauty salon, please check this out. To have your teeth whitened by someone who's not a registered dental professional could harm, seriously, your oral health. Also, if something goes wrong in these cases, there is no valid insurance because these people shouldn't be doing it. So basically, you'd not be eligible for any kind of compensation. It is just not worth taking the risk, even if these people are doing it more cheaply. Please definitely get it done by only a registered dental professional. Okay, so finally, there are a few criteria that you need to meet to be eligible for tooth whitening. So first of all, you need to be over 18, that's really important. Also, your teeth and gums must be healthy. So the dentist will check this at your initial consultation appointment, and if they deem to be not healthy enough to have it, then your dentist will discuss that with you. You should delay having your teeth whitened if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, because it's not clear whether the whitening products can affect the baby, and it's best just not to take that risk. And you should also be aware that teeth whitening won't lighten the colour of crowns, veneers, bridges or dentures. So if you have a lot of these, then the teeth whitening isn't going to lighten the shade, so you're going to have to look at other options. If the dentist decides you're not suitable for teeth whitening, you could consider veneers or crowns for any particularly damaged or discoloured teeth. So teeth whitening is a really effective way to give us a nice bright white smile. So here are some before and after pictures to show you the kind of results that can be achieved from the different systems. And it's definitely worth noting that here at Church Road we offer free whitening upon completion of any orthodontic treatment. So if you've always wanted your teeth straightened, then why not book in now, because then you'll end up with a beautifully white smile as well as straight teeth. And as I say, that whitening will come free upon completion of your treatment. Okay, thank you so much for watching today, really appreciate it, and I hope this has answered some of the questions that you may have had about whitening. If you have any further questions at all or are interested in having this treatment, please feel free to give us a call or contact us through social media. So our next video is going to be about fixed braces. We've done one on Invisalign before, but this is going to be on fixed braces, which is a different type of orthodontic treatment. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll see you soon. Bye.